Today we will see how we can polish the modules which we created yesterday, the customer module and the billing module. Okay, and also we will see how we can initialize the repository, add it to the GitHub. Okay, so before starting, make sure you have installed the Git. You can download it from the Google. So just search for Google GitHub for Windows or any operating system which you are onto, and then install it. And once it's been done, just open the Visual Studio. Okay, so this is our project which we created, and here you will find an option for source control. So click on it and you'll find Initialize repository button over here. Just click on it. Okay, so clicking this will initialize a GitHub Git repository for you. Later we will connect this Git repository to GitHub. To know more about, please do search and get information about Git and what is GitHub. Okay, so as this is the first commit, I'm just adding initial commit as message. So I am informed whenever I'm saying the log that this was the first commit or initial commit when I just created the project and I first initialized the GitHub. Okay, commit. Okay, would you like to stage all your changes and commit them directly? Yes, I'll commit it. Now, as it's not yet connected to GitHub, it's asking that if I want to publish this repository to GitHub. I'm clicking on publish branch. It is asking whether I want to publish it on a private repository or I want to publish it on a public repository. So as this is a test project, I am publishing this on a public repository. In your case, see, now I have already logged into the GitHub. Okay, in your case, it will ask you for the GitHub credentials. So whatever your GitHub account credentials are, username and password, do enter them over here. It will navigate you to the github.com website where it will authorize the VS Code application. So now VS Code will be in sync with GitHub for publishing the repositories. Okay, so now the repository has been published. Now hereinafter your source code is managed and version control is done by Git and GitHub. Okay, so now the Git repository has been deployed or published on a GitHub, so even you can use this project on in between your teams as well, so multiple people can work on the same project as well. So whenever we do the changes, we publish the code or commit the code to the Git and then to the GitHub. Okay, so this will ensure the version control of your files. In case if you have any issue with any file, you can just go to the version and restore to the previous version as well. So all the version control will be done with the help of Git and GitHub. Okay, now in our master section we have this customer, and in the build section we have the build module. So just to ensure, just let's run the project. Okay, and project is logged in. Okay, here we have the master and we have the transaction. This is the customer master which we seen yesterday, and this is the bill master. Okay, so let's format this bill master, bill transaction, not master, sorry. Here, okay, nothing to do with the row. Row is the file which we say the module to connect to the database for the bill module. Okay. Then in build form we have these two properties. Here I will add half width. Okay, and for this as well I will add half width. Okay, so what half width will do is that when we open this form, this customer and amount, they are single fields and they are occupying the complete width. So suppose you say you have 50 fields in your module, or say 10 fields in your module. So 10 fields will be listed one below another, creating the form larger. Instead, we can divide the form into two parts. Like in a half section, I have added customer, and in a half section there will be amount. You can make it even 1/3 width. You can make it now it's the full width. By default, it's a full width of the screen. Okay. Now I have made it as a half width, and here we want to sort this ID by descending, and I want to add the edit links like on ID. Similarly, I want to have it on a name and amount as well, and also this amount should be at a right alignment. Okay, so the changes which are to be done onto the data entry form are to be done in the form bill form.ch, and the client side changes like adding the button, adding some user level validations, those can be done in dialog. In upcoming sessions, we will see how we can change the client side code as well. So as of now, we will change the server-side code where I have made this both fields as a half width. Now going ahead in column, I will add one property as sort order 1 comma true. What is true? So see here, one the sort order and then boolean field as descending true I have added. So now the sorting will be done with the descending sort order. Okay. Now here this ID is already edit link and it's been sorted by descending sort order. Now I will add edit link to the customer name and also to the amount as well. Also we wanted to have amount as a right alignment. So align right, and even we can set the width of column. Like I want to set 120. For customer full name, I want to set the width as 156. Okay, so I have done the changes for the column. So column will be this columns, okay, and form would be this form. Okay, so now I have done the changes. I will just stop this and I will again run the application. Now let's see what changes we see or find in the bills module, transaction module. Okay, done, it's running. Now see here, this ID is not sorted, customer name and amount have no edit links and amount is on a left alignment. I will just click on a refresh and done. I think the ID didn't got sorted. Let's see what happens. But see, the edit link is there, the amount is there on a right alignment, and if we click the fields are divided into two as two half width, so both of the fields are there in a single line. So if you have 10 fields, now they will be seen in 5 lines only. So the user need not have to scroll it down. Okay, let's see what has happened. Okay, I have mistakenly put this attribute on the class instead it should have been. Okay, that's the reason it was not sorted. Let it run. Now this ID field should get sorted automatically in a descending order. Okay, done. Refresh and see it's got sorted. Okay, now if you see the amount width is also increased as we have set it as 120 and the customer name it's been set to 150. Now this customer full name, I don't want this title as a customer full name. I want to change it. So go to code back and then row here. See, the customer full name attribute has been created. Instead, I will say it as customer name. Okay, stop, Control C, and then .NET run. Is it done? No, it's still compiling. Okay, done. Refresh and see the title has been changed to customer name. So in a row, you have the attribute as display name. So you set it whatever you want to be shown to the user. Okay. So moving ahead, we'll move to the customer master. Here. Okay. Here we'll just add the image attribute to the photo. Okay. So image attribute you can find it in user row. There is one sample given over here. For user image, just copy this attribute. I will explain it what the attribute means. Okay, coming here back. So attribute tells that this string field is an image upload editor. Okay, meaning it will allow us to upload the image, and that image should be stored in user image folder. This folder will be created in app data upload directory. There will be an user image. Instead of user image, let's make it as customer image. Okay, so there will be a customer image folder created automatically and all the photos of the customer will be saved in this folder, and the link of that image will be then set to this field of photo. Okay, so photo field is done. I don't want this photo field on the columns listing, so I'm just commenting this out because it's a link, so we don't want to show it in a column. Okay, coming back to row, here nothing to change as of now. Okay, in column I will just add the sort order 1 and row for descending, so the latest records are seen first. Okay, now just stop this project and run it once. You should not run this frequently, but just to ensure that the changes which we are doing are visible, I'm just compiling and showing it frequently. But when we are working on a real-time projects, it's not necessary to compile and build it every time. Instead, we will just do all the changes and compile it once and see. So see, the photo column has been removed from over here, and we have this ID sorted as per descending. Now I want to add the edit link, and you know how to add with the edit link attribute which we seen in the build module. So now I'm just opening one form, this one. Here, see, there are some fields added over here. Email address is a text field, address is a single line field. Instead, it should be a multi-line field, right? And the photo editor, it's been appearing here, over here. I'm just selecting one sample image and upload. This image got uploaded, and see, it got even saved. See, this image is saved. Now we'll do some basic changes. I will add the edit link over here. We'll format this form. Okay, going back to the custom form. So I'm formatting this form, full name, email, phone number, address, and photo. And for the email, we will add an attribute as email editor. Okay, address is updated. We'll make it as text area editor with rows 3 or 4, whatever number of rows you want to show to the user. So I'm just adding 3 and done. Coming back to columns, I will just add the edit link attribute. Just to ensure that we click on the particular column and the record gets opened. Okay, done. I will not explain edit link again because we have seen it in billing module. In a form, when I am adding half width, the full name email will be aligned as the half width. You'll also have added one attribute as email editor, and let's see what the changes are done. So until it compiles, see, everything was in a single row. Okay, save. It will take time because the application is not compiled. When it's been compiled, this form will get saved. Okay, there are some errors. It is saying that there is a duplicate edit link attribute added. Where is the duplicate edit link? Okay, so I already have the edit link over here, and we added it as a duplicate. So whenever error pops up, always read the error. What is the error? You will come to know what action is to be done. Okay, it got built successfully and application is running. Click save and click refresh. So see, now every field we have the edit link and we can click on it and see the form. Okay, enter, save. Now see, it's seeing little bit disturbed. Okay, so let's take full name, email, and phone number in a single row. And if you see, the email validation has been added and the attribute works very much fine. What I will do is now I will go to form and it has 1/3 width. Same for this. So these three fields, first three fields, they will come in one line, and these two are half width, so they will come in one line. Set this as 5 and stop. And again I will run the project. Done, and I'm just refreshing this page. See, now these fields are in a line. It's not still looking pretty. Let's change back to the half width. Okay, what we will do now, we will keep address as full width and let photo be a half width again. This will, I guess, look right. Whenever you are aligning UI, make sure it looks aligned, pretty, and proper. I'm just refreshing. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so the full name, email, phone, address, and then photo. Even if we want, we can make this photo as full width so that address and photo will look in proper alignment. Done. Restoring, building, and run. Okay, refresh. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so save and this is done. So in session today, we seen that we formatted the customer and billing modules. We formatted the columns, we formatted the form, even we see how to change the field names, display names. Even we added the Git repository, and even we sent it to the GitHub cloud repository. Okay, thank you.